You, Tiff Marshall here, social media consultant, helping you get the online exposure you need and deserve by using proven social media strategies. So listen, I am going to quickly help you with some basic activity and actions and just things that you don't want to do when you're online. Simple stuff that people are doing and probably not knowing that it's going to hurt their social media success, but I want to share them with you, so tune in. Have my iPad here just so that I don't forget anything. Now, there are more, but here's what I'm going to share with you in this video, okay? So the first thing is please stop tagging all your friends in your posts. You know, when you're on Facebook or whether it be LinkedIn or Instagram, please stop tagging 101 people in your post. That is not, you need a marketing plan. And when you post something online and you're tagging all those people, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, well, if I tag more people will see it. But that gets old after a while. Start building connections and relationships with people so that you're not tagging like 100 people in your post, because it's very impersonal and it's almost like sending a group message, a group text message, and that is so annoying. So please avoid doing that. Please avoid doing that. The second thing is inviting your friends to events that are outside of their proximity. So if, for example, you're having a vision board party, you know, and it's a local event, you don't want to invite a friend that lives in another state. That just shows that you are not even paying attention to who you are inviting. You have no targeted audience of who you are trying to attract. You're just trying to get your event out there. So yes, it takes a little more time to scale through to invite those people who could, you know, be in your proximity to attend. Now, if you have people who will travel afar, do that. You can invite them, but you want to be very careful with that. Sometimes people just create events on Facebook and then they invite all their friends, and that is really not the way to go, because it just shows that you are being lazy in your marketing and you want to stay away from that. Okay, so number 3, please, if it's you or somebody you know, tag them, share this video with them, right? So you can tell them without telling them, if that makes any sense. You please, like, let's just stop this. Stop adding new friends. This is Facebook specific. Stop adding new friends only to invite them to like your page. I don't know who is out there teaching this technique. It seemed like it started in multi-level marketing companies, network marketing companies. I'm not against network marketing, trust me, I'm not, but it's very tacky for you just to go down and just, you know, add new friends only to invite them to like your page. You don't know who they are. You haven't, they don't know who you are. Stop doing that. It's very tacky. Next, you want to, when someone asks for your product or something, sending them to your personal page. Like, I was like, there have been times where somebody have literally said to me, oh, add me as a friend and go look at my pictures. I'm asking you about a product. There should be a landing page, a website, an e-commerce site of some sort that you can direct me to. Not no add me as a friend, go look at my pictures and find what you want. Don't send people on the chase to purchase from you. Don't do that, okay? And again, I'm sharing this not to be rude, but I think it's just information that we just may not know, all right? Next is, relates to the previous tip I just shared with you, and that is, do not make it difficult for people to buy from you. Like, your checkout process should not be difficult. I do my best to support small-owned businesses, specifically Black-owned businesses, without an apology. And I feel like sometimes it's difficult to purchase because I have to run in circles to pay or to find out what I want to purchase. Like, you need to have a checkout procedure that's easy. On your website, allow people to check out as a guest. On your Facebook page, there need to be a one-click buy option as quick as possible. If it's a customized order and people just cannot click and buy, have a process that they can go through, whether it be a questionnaire or there's questions that you ask. You know, sometimes we put too much work on the consumer to buy from us, and at that point you're tired. Like, I wanted an object, an item, and I could tell that the young lady was new in her business, so I went through the work. Like, I sifted through all of her photos and I was asking questions, but I was almost not interested because I was having to do too much work to buy. So all this, don't DM me or call me for the price or text me for the price, that's outdated. And sis, you need systems. You need systems in your business. People should not be having to jump through hoops and loops to buy from you. Make it simple. Okay, the next thing that we need to leave behind, I think I'm on number 6, and that is lying. It is so easy to fabricate on social media. It's so easy to tell people what you can do, how you can do it, and it's to the point where people are like putting their logos all over the pictures, like big fat logos, just smack dab in the middle of the picture. First of all, please stop putting your logos all over the picture. I'll talk about that later, because people can steal what they want to steal, and so whatever, but stop lying. Like, if it's not your status, say you're reposting, or put the author of who it is. If you did not design the cake, if you did not do the hairstyle, like, just cut it out. Just cut it out. If you did not make $10,000 this month, stop saying it. And people who make, like, wealth is silent. People who are really banking in and cashing in, they don't have to announce that all the time. So just let's stop lying on social media, because it's really not impressing anybody, or the people that yeah, I don't think it's impressing real people. Next thing, number 7, is poor photo quality. Like, I don't know how to share that enough, but sharing quality photos is very, very important. Get you invest in a photographer, invest in some apps in which you can edit your photos. But you want to, work on your photo quality. It doesn't have to be the best. You won't be great at it overnight. It's even a learning process for me, but you want to make sure that you at least have a decent headshot, and that when you're on platforms, specifically like Pinterest or Instagram, that you are posting photos that people will be interested in, because remember, people shop with their eyes. All right. Next, number 8, please keep your feelings and your tantrums off of social media. There are times when you can have a heart to heart with your audience, and that would be pure and natural, and they will feel that. But if it's like every day, every week, that you're talking about a customer, talking about a business partner, or just talking about your husband, or just keep the negativity off of your business page. It should be off of social media anyway, but you don't want to spill all that negativity onto your audience. It does not look good. It does not make people feel good. It does not make you look good. And although you might think you telling your truth and speaking your mind, nobody wants to hear it. Nobody needs to hear it. And even after you get a few claps from your friends, people who don't know you, the people that you really need to buy from you, they're not feeling it. It does not look good at all, unless, again, you're having a heart to heart and there's a lesson behind what it is. But if you're having a bad day or something, sis, pick up the phone, call your friend, talk to your spouse, write it out, write a journal, type the email, keep it in draft mode, don't send it. But that negativity does not need to be spewed from you, because it does not look good. And yes, you're going to have a few people in your peanut gallery who are, clapping and cheering you on, but guess what? They're not going to be the people who are going to get you to 6-7 figures. It's not going to happen. Okay, so let's not do that. I'm sure that Macy's and Lord and Taylor, like, I'm sure that they have times, Prada, whatever, Target, Starbucks, I'm sure there are times when they have clients who are not happy, or they have bad days. The CEO, but the CEO doesn't get on their Facebook page talking about everything that they did. Sometimes we need to rectify situations. Sometimes we need to address them. Sometimes we need to find a solution. But getting on Facebook, like, I understand that Facebook has become people's journal and their therapy. But when you elected to start a business and have a business page, that kind of behavior has to cease. All right. Next, number 9. Listen, sis. Okay, ladies in business, women in business, we don't need to know about all of your relationships. Like, I know that he might be just like your daddy. I know that he might be the best thing since sliced bread. But if you done had a boyfriend every year, every month, every quarter, you might want to wait until he put a ring on it, or even until y'all get the marriage license, because it does not look good, especially when you're leading women. So keep your relationships off of social media, because it's just, I've seen so many times where I've seen people in ministry, I've seen people in leadership, I've seen women who have these big tribes of women, and they share so much of their relationship online, and whether you know it whether you know it or not, or whether you like it or not, people become somewhat vested into your relationship. And it's like, yeah, it's not our business, but you share with us so it becomes our business. Like when you say prayer for you, people might be praying for you. And when you are booed up and showing pictures, like people become interested in what you're doing. You're sharing with people. So the moment that you share it and open it up with people, you've opened up your life. You've opened up your business to other people. So, and then you break up like, oh, don't ask me no questions. Listen here, just keep it offline. Like just keep it. Don't rush to put your relationship on social media. Okay, and that's applicable to people who don't even have a business. You feel me? All right, just a few more, y'all. Bear with me, okay? Next, for my people in the ministry in the church world, do not, do not, do not, do not start a ministry, a ministry online that God did not give you. I realize that the live button has given people freedom and flexibility to just start a ministry. God gave you a ministry. But don't allow the Lord telling you that, saying that he gave you something that he didn't give you. I'm not going to be going to that, but y'all know what I'm saying. And last but not least, don't just show up when you need something from people. Specifically, my nonprofit organizations, don't just show up when you have an event and you want your tickets to sell. You need to be online year round. If you have one event annually, or if you have just 2 events, you still need to be on social media year round. So I hope that you have enjoyed this share chat. I tried to just give you all a few tips on social media activity that you need to stop like immediately. Like there's no way to say this like nicely and professionally. Like this is Tiff. This is how I deliver it. So I hope this helps. Share this out. Tag a friend. Until next time, be social. So social.